It's Saturday, July the 9th, and we are in Bennington, Vermont. And moving along pretty good up until Thursday morning, Friday morning. And we had a little bit of a hiccup. And so we thought maybe this would be a good time to just share a little bit about who we are. So we are from Indiana, and we are celebrating our 40th wedding anniversary this year, August 21st. And so this is kind of a big thing for us to hike the AT. It's been a lifelong dream for me, for sure. And Sherry's the one who is actually her idea to do this. She's the one who said, I think we can do this. So we decided this would be a good time to do it. However, many of you may not know that I also have a cancer called multiple myeloma. And part of the reason we wanted to do this now is because I was in really good health and my numbers were good. I'd been doing chemo up until about a month before we left home, infusions, I should say, and then we discontinued that so that I would be in pretty good shape for hiking the AT. So we started out February 21st, and things have been going really well. Sherry's been getting really strong, other than losing a lot of weight, which was good for both of us. Sherry's really been gaining strength and hiking like crazy. And we had a lot of momentum going for us up until we had a little bit of a hiccup the other day. We came into town in Bennington to shower, do laundry, resupply, and then we were going to head back out on trail yesterday morning, Friday morning. And we got on trail. We were hiking with a friend, Viking, and a very good friend we've been hiking with for a while. And we got about 100 yards up trail, and it's a very steep climb coming out of Bennington, and we were ready for that. Sherry was leading, and she was doing so good, and all of a sudden I realized that my left leg was kind of sluggish. It wasn't working very well. And I looked down at it, and it was really swollen. It was not double the size of the other, but at least 50% bigger than my right leg. And I said, hey, wait a minute, Sherry, I think we better stop. And so we did. We stopped, and I sat down, raised my leg, and it didn't take us long to realize that we needed to get back to town and probably get it checked out. So we did. Went to the hospital, to the ER. They did a ultrasound, there we go, and discovered that I had a blood clot in my left leg about 27 centimeters long, which is about like 10 inches, I believe, in my upper thigh. So they put me on blood thinner and said, hey, you better lay low for a while, and even suggest we go back to Indiana and stay there for a little bit. But as probably a lot of you know, if you leave trail, it's often very hard to get back on trail. So we opted just to hang out here in a motel that we're staying at, and we're going to see what happens. We're just asking the Lord to cause this blood clot to dissolve. So that's a little bit of an update. We're not going anywhere for at least, see, today is Saturday. Sunday we'll be here. We'll see what it looks like by Monday morning, and then we'll make a decision at that time. So we just want to let you guys know, and for those of you who would just pray for us, and we'd like to finish the trail. We've only got about 580 miles left, and so we're pretty excited. Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine are the states we've been most looking forward to, not just because it's the finish, but because we've day hiked there quite a bit, and we really enjoy the scenes, the views, and all of that. And so
it will be some of the more tougher trail, and the reason for that is because the climbs are steeper, they're higher. We've been doing 2,000 to 2,500 feet, and now they're going to be more like 3 to 4.
Yeah.
And so the climbs are a lot longer and steeper, and
more rock scrambling.
Yeah, so it will be tougher, but 4.5 months of preparing for it, we should be strong enough to do it.
Right. So anyway, we wanted to update you and just let you know we're hanging out in a motel. The owner here has been very helpful. He actually picked us up, took us to the hospital, picked us up from the hospital, shuttled us back. And one of the things that you struggle with when you're on trail is, or not struggle maybe, but it's difficult, it's stressful, is you always have to find somebody to haul you around. And when you're used to being able to jump in your car and go somewhere, that's really difficult. So he's been very helpful, and we're very thankful for that.
And we're close enough to Main Street, we can easily walk to a restaurant to get food. So.
Yeah, it's only about a quarter mile, and it's downhill.
So we have to walk uphill when we come back.
Yeah, so there is that. So we're actually at a good place here. It's hard for us to sit. We had so much momentum going and had to leave our good friend Viking, but we're hoping to catch up with him. So Lord willing, that'll happen. But I wanted to let you know, thank you for your support. Thank you for following along. And we want to stay in touch with all of you. God bless.